Graphical representation of surface integral. Let me draw XYZ plane. This is Z-axis, X-axis, Y-axis. Let me take the body which lies in XY plane. This is the boundary of that object. Look, when it comes to surface integral, if I want to find the surface integral of that object, I have nothing to do with the curve with the yellow line. I need to integrate the area under that curve. So integration on the surface under the curve is called a surface integral. Remember, when you reflect back to the line integral, in line integral, integration takes place on the outside line of a surface, at the outside border of a surface, which is the yellow line. But here in surface integral, integration takes place on surface under that curve, not on the curve. This is the main difference between line integral and surface integral. Let me take the same object in 3D form, where the surface integral is the area under the curve. Integration takes place on the area under that red curve, not on the curve. Mathematical representation of surface integral. The formula of the surface integral is double integral of vector f dot product n cap ds, where ds equals to dx times dy, or magnitude of n cap dot product k. S stands for surface integral. Since it is a surface integral, therefore you're gonna put s here. Vector f is a continuous vector point function, and n cap is a unit normal vector. ds equals to dx times dy, or magnitude of n cap dot product k. Let me draw xyz plane. If the object lies in xy plane, I'm gonna put dx dy, because the object lies in xy plane. Perpendicular to xy plane is a z-axis. Therefore, I put k here. K is the unit normal vector for z. I repeat it. The object lies in xy plane, and therefore I put dx times dy. And perpendicular to xy is a z. The unit vector of z is k, and therefore I put k here. Let me take the other case. If dx equals to dy times dz, or magnitude of n cap times I, now the object lies in yz plane. Therefore, I put dy times dz. Perpendicular to yz axis is x-axis. Therefore, I put unit vector I, because I is the unit vector along x-axis. The object lies in zy plane, so I put dy dz. And to zy axis is an x-axis. The unit vector along x-axis is I. Let me check it in the third case. If ds equals to dz times dx, or magnitude of n cap times j, now the object lies in xz plane, and therefore I put dz times dx. So perpendicular to x and z axis is y axis. Therefore I put j, because j is the unit vector along y axis. That's how you're going to calculate the surface integral of a body.